news. So Marvel laid a big old card out on the table today with a new Captain America trailer. And as excited as I am for this movie already, the last 6 seconds of this trailer just get me further amped. Before we get into that, I just gotta point out, like, the timing of Marvel trailer releases this year has been amazing, because it seems like every time DC has a little bit of the spotlight, like in a couple of weeks we're going to be seeing Batman and Superman throw down and so forth, and you know, the Flash is going to meet Supergirl and all this talk about what's building up for the Justice League. Every time DC gets a little bit of the limelight, here comes Marvel to be like, oh yeah, that's great guys. Boom! Spider-Man! Let's talk about some new stuff that we kind of witnessed here in the trailer. We get kind of more cool shots of the battle. Hawkeye shooting Ant-Man on an arrow towards Iron Man. Scarlet Witch bringing the Vision to his knees with her near godlike powers, apparently. A little bit more elaboration on how Rhodey got so beat out of shape. And Iron Man backhanding Captain America. Dick move, Stark. And we get to see a little bit more Black Panther in action, which is equally as amazing, and I can't wait to see what Chadwick Boseman brings to that role, because by God, it'll be several steps up from what he did in Gods of Egypt. Alright, let's get to the meat of this, which is that last 5 or 6 seconds of Spider-Man swinging in at the command of Stark. So yeah, even though he might have some very malleable allegiances throughout the movie, it seems like he starts out maybe firmly planted in Stark's camp. Webs up Cap's arms and web handcuffs, gets his shield, and standing on top of a van or something, and the simple, hey everybody. I kind of like that. I mean, you expect him to have a more Spider-Man-y quip, but I'm sure there'll be one-liners, you know, laced throughout the movie. I feel like that was a kind of cool thing, kind of like Spider-Man finally saying, it's good to see you all, finally. It's good to not be on my own, finally. It's good to be amongst my fellow Marvel family members, finally. I'm glad I could join in the fun. Let's talk about that Spider-Man suit. I like the design, I really do. I know there's been a lot of people online really kind of saying it, well, for starters, the CGI probably will be polished up hopefully a little bit more before May, because yeah, I can understand with the compression of the video and so forth why the suit would come off looking a little weird, but in like high-res images that suit looks really amazing. Actually, I like it's taking some nods from the classic look from, I'd say, primarily around the Ditko and Romita art styles around that time, like very early Spider-Man in the 60s and 70s look. And but there's parts of it that echo a little bit of what Alex Ross did with some redesigns of the costume. Certain parts look segmented, the red part's segmented into the blue part, and it looks like he has a little utility belt, probably for extra web cartridges, because it looks like he's also got the web shooters, like as external wrist-mounted weapons. I guess the rumor is that Tony Stark takes fledgling Peter Parker under his wing. Like, Peter Parker's been doing his Spider-Man thing for a while, but he's not like at pro level. He's been probably operating out of Forest Hills primarily, and in his own like makeshift costume and so forth. And Stark sees an opportunity to take on like a protege and can equip him with better equipment and a better suit. So I'm guessing that this Spider-Man suit that's in this trailer is the suit that Iron Man decks him out with, because it's got a lot of other features such as the expressive eyes. Spider-Man gets the Deadpool eyes, which I mean, it works for Spider-Man and Deadpool, because I feel that was kind of lacking in the prior sets of movies for Spider-Man, was this whole, we can't really get an idea of what his expression is underneath that mask. It's just kind of a blank thing that you gather he's in pain, or you gather he's smirking, or whatever. But it seems like here there might be more to it than that. Like, it'll provide probably opportunities for a little bit of expression in the mask, but it seems like there's a technological edge to it. There's a function for that, because when he squints, he can hear like little servos and stuff clicking. So I'm guessing Stark maybe decked him out with some kind of display screen or some kind of like enhanced vision in the goggles of some kind. Maybe, who knows? Maybe Stark just wanted him to have a cool-looking, expressive face. I'm very excited to see what they had to offer. And I really hope, because this is an epic story that, you know, if not handled properly, can really bite Marvel on the ass a little bit. It's a lot of characters to wrangle. It does very much just feel like another Avengers movie, but they're promising that Cap is the focus, and I hope that it maintains throughout, because I do like Chris Evans as Captain America. I hope this isn't his last rodeo as the character. They're saying it's the end of the Captain America trilogy, but I hope the Captain America character keeps returning to the films. I mean, he has to. Infinity War is still a couple years away. No, great, we got some new shots of Panther, we got some new shots of Team Cap and Team Iron Man going at it. Slugfest-aroo, and of course everyone's favorite web slinger. Do you like the costume? Do you not like the costume? Do you think Captain America Civil War is gonna be the breakout superhero hit, or do you think Batman v Superman still has a chance to take that title? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and Excelsior. Thwip thwip.